The Blue Ridge Mountains. Well, I guess I'm nearing the end. I've got I think a little less than 60 miles to go, and I'll hit the end.
Welcome back to my epic 55-day trip ride around America. This is the halfway point of my trip, time-wise, and here I am entering the Blue Ridge Parkway. I will be riding to the end of the Blue Ridge Parkway today. I'm just outside of Asheville, so some of the road has development, and look at the size of this house. Massive. They're doing construction on this road. This is the overpass over Highway 74. It's kind of amazing how they do these constructions.
It's quite something to be in a tunnel where they haven't put any lights on. I've obviously got lights on the motorcycle, but this tunnel is completely dark.
This is actually my third day riding the Blue Ridge Parkway, fourth if you include Skyline Drive in Shenandoah National Park. So it's pretty amazing how long this is. Now, I have done some side trips and things like that, so I haven't been consistently riding it. It's interesting, it's early morning and there is some mist or fog here, but I think it's going to be burning off quite quickly, unlike previous days where it was pretty rainy. Sure enough, I'm a little bit higher up now and the sky is getting nice and blue. Probably get some really good views. The other thing is the trees are starting to get more and more color as it falls into the autumn. I kind of thought there was going to be more of that, and I was a little bit worried about falling leaves on the ground, but there really haven't been any. So many good views out here. Rather than stay on the Blue Ridge Parkway the entire way, I decided to do this extended loop on 276 down and around back to the 215. It's sometimes called the Graveyard or the Cold Mountain Loop, and it had a lot of twisty turns on it, a lot more than on the Blue Ridge Parkway. So I thought, let's do it. The 276 also has another name, the Copperhead, known as 81 miles, 8 waterfalls. And I'll stop in on some waterfalls in a bit. One of the nice things is the new tires that I got for the bike yesterday, the previous ones were quite bald, have now been pretty much broken in, and that means my confidence is back. I can lean into the turns and I don't have to worry, I'm no longer slipping. And with all these twisty roads, you really want to have confidence in your ability to do nice turns. That plus the sun back in the sky, everything's looking great today.
Logan's last waterfall.
Crossing another border. Welcome to South Carolina. Well, as I enter into Caesar's Head State Park, I think it's time to do a little trip report on the 276. Like so many of these mountain roads, it is just an excellent road to ride along. There's so many twists and turns, and the further south you go, the more twisty it seems to get. Sometimes the pavement could be a little bit better. Like right here, you can see it's a bit grooved, and that could be a little dangerous if you get stuck in it. But yeah, so many switchbacks and turns, and for me at least, the day's sunny and the road is dry and the tires are good, so perfect day. Okay, let's check the map. I started in Asheville, and I took the Blue Ridge Parkway west until I got to the 276. I took that southbound all the way into South Carolina. From there I took the Cherokee Hills Scenic Parkway west, and then the 215 north. And I took that up. I was thinking of taking the Blue Ridge Parkway, but I kept going all the way to Woodrow, and then I caught up with the Blue Ridge Parkway again at Balsam, where I followed it to its final destination at Cherokee, and then I stayed there for the night at the Wolf Campground. Okay, I just realized that I called this the 215. This is actually the 178. It becomes the 215 when I get to Rossman. So I've still got a bit of travel before I get there, just to correct that. Yeah, no matter where you are, there's always somebody faster. Sport bikes are made for these twisty turns, but I don't know if I would have passed there. That was kind of dangerous if anybody was coming the other way. Speaking of Rossman, here we are. This little village has a population of about 600 people. Okay, now that I'm north of Rossman, I am officially on the 215 highway. And man, once again, as you might expect, a spectacular road. I'm running out of superlatives to say because all these roads are good, but I'd say this one is a cut above. It's one of the best roads out in this area that I've been on. Opinions will vary, of course, but I find the turns just a little bit sweeter, and yeah, it's got a really nice feel to it. I like that it climbs up nicely. It's kind of in the trees like many of the other ones have been, so you don't get a lot of views, but it does open up in a few places, as you'll see a bit later. So this is an awesome road, but it's not a named road, and I know a lot of roads out here have been named. So I think I should name this road. And since there's kind of a snake theme in these parts, one of the venomous snakes in North Carolina is the Cottonmouth. So I don't believe that's taken already. So I'm going to call this the Cottonmouth, 215, the Cottonmouth. Hopefully that hasn't been used already by another road. Let me know in the comments. But let's see if we can get some momentum and start calling this the Cottonmouth Road. I've been looking for a good spot to get some drone footage, and this looked like just the spot. after this, I went back, got my drone out, flew it around all over the place, and brought it back in. Somehow, I never actually filmed it. Still getting used to the drone. At this elevation, the fall colors are really starting to come out. You can just imagine what this would be like in, I don't know, a week or two's time. It's really hard to time it perfectly unless you're local. There are several waterfalls accessible from this route, but this is one of the most spectacular. This is Sunburst Falls. And here I am at Logan Lake. I'm nearly back to civilization, but once I'm there, I'm going to connect up again with the Blue Ridge Parkway and ride that to its final destination.
The Blue Ridge Mountains. Well, I guess I'm nearing the end. I've got I think a little less than 60 miles to go, and I'll hit the end. Now, I guess some people debate where the end is. Cherokee is where it ends on my map. Well, let's be clear. That's where the Blue Ridge Parkway ends. Some people say the Blue Ridge Mountains continue beyond that. Some say all the way down to Alabama, but I guess it's semantics. Like, it becomes the Great Smoky Mountains, so you could call it the Blue Mountain Range still, I guess. And when you see all the mountains like that, you understand why there's so many twisty roads here. Because they don't care. If there's land, they'll put a road on it.
So here I am, nearing the end of my journey through the Blue Ridge Mountains. It has been an amazing experience. Even though a lot of the time I had fairly bad weather, it's cleared up nicely now and I can see the types of views that everybody raves about. It's probably hard to explain it to a local who can come here, whenever they want to, or someone who's even, a day away. But it took me a long time to get to this area. I live on the west coast of Canada, and so this is quite the journey. It's not something I'm likely to do even twice, although I might. I had such a good time here. I'm already thinking about how can I get another trip out here. Anyway, the fact that I got to do it is just awesome. I love these spots where you get a view on either side of the road. That's what you get for riding along the top of a mountain. And here for the first time, evidence of leaves falling to the ground. Well, I probably timed this pretty well. I got some of the color, but I don't have to worry about, say, wet leaves on the pavement. I think I've said it before, but the trees here are just a different type of tree than what we get in our forest back home. Our forests are more cedars. Well, here I am in Cherokee, and I'll be spending the night at the Wolf campsite just outside of town. I hope you enjoyed this as much as I did. Halfway through my trip, so don't forget to check out my other videos. There's some spectacular footage there. Hope you enjoy it. Bye for now.
Hey, I hope you liked the video. If you did, hit the like button, leave a comment, and don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you next ride.